The magic highlights, Tony. Highlight.
Careful, Steven. Keep your thumb outside your fist when you punch. It's hard to cast the crimson bands of Sidorak with a broken finger.
I must say this workout brings quite an intoxicating feeling of power. Not unlike the first time I cast the flames of the Faultine.
Ancient spells are cool and all, but sometimes it's just good to hit something.
And if this bag wasn't here, I'd be punching Tony.
Things are so crazy, I'm sure Tony's currently studying up on ancient defensive spells.
To defend himself from me? Ha! He can certainly try.
Well, welcome to Midnight Suns New Game Plus Express Edition. I knew there was some dialogue missing last time. As you can see, the Darkhold is on the premises, and it's affecting people in interesting ways. So, yep, that's not Wolverine, that's Doctor Strange hitting a punching bag. I guess he was called Dr. Spooky one time too many. And, yeah. And then, of course, you've got him over here behaving himself completely.
So, you think Robbie's ever gonna go flaming skull to skull with his hero?
Oh, well, he's not very happy about Johnny Blaze right now, so there's something I may have forgotten to do.
Caretaker could have at least left me a chair.
No, that's him. That's normal for him. Okay, so there's a couple of things. Number one, there is a before I can go ahead and do Dracula. Dracula is going to be in the finale for Morbius's final DLC mission. I want to get a certain combat item, so I'm going to have to do something about that, because right now we've got research on the Gamma Accelerator, and then we have to do research on the combat item. And then I can go on that, so. Okay, she's ready to level up. She is almost there. Isn't that great? Nico's almost there. That'd be great, too. We got the new girl. She just arrived. Well, you know, let's do this.
You know I know magic, right? Ooh, now I see what all the fuss is about.
Okay. Her AoE is a little bit bigger. That's good. Area of effect. I don't think I need to do ability mods, so we're out.
All right, then.
You've got... Oh, usually there's somebody meditating behind him when he's, you know... Alright, so... I think we did everything else this morning. Wait. A new combat item available. Yeah, we do have a new combat item available. Do you want me to buy one? Oh, we didn't do any of the regular stuff down here. It didn't even occur to me. Oh, the utility belt. Yes! We did get the utility belt. That's very useful. Now, so we're waiting for... When I'm here, I'll show you. Okay, so this is what I want to get. For the symbiote bomb. I've been dancing around that. I really do need that. I've gotten some advice on strategy to kind of put a little bit distance between ourselves and Dracula, and this may be of great help because it basically immediately throws a bind, the symbiote bind on somebody, and we want that. Let's get these.
Hey, Hunter. I have high expectations.
Sometimes, I even impress myself.
You impress yourself, but 3 of these are still common for all this time. I don't like any of it, to be honest. Well, there's nothing that says I'm going to salvage like I'm going to salvage.
I'm here if you need me.
He's still punching. That's gonna happen all morning. He doesn't want to be anywhere near Stark. Okay. See, mine is... I like mine better. What can I say? Anyway, yeah, I don't know if I'm into getting more all the way to 200 for the Summon Charlie card, so I've been basically doing whatever I want. Oh, my AoE is bigger. So we're looking at... I'm not thinking of doing the next story mission. That sounds a little bit rough. But there are other things I can do. We still have a DLC for... hello, little doggy.
Who's a good girl? It is my Charlie girl.
There's another DLC, of course. We've got Storm we haven't pursued yet.
About the notes for your Dracula research.
Uh-oh.
Research? Oh, for the article? The what now? I pitched it to my editor. It's not important. But anyway, she thinks it's good to go. I'm set to publish later this week. You already sold the story? Based on quotes from 3 different people who completely contradict each other? Yeah, it reveals the complexity of Dracula's web of lies. Yeah, let me run this down, do some fact-checking. I don't want this to blow up in your face. Not like... Like last time? Yeah. You're a good reporter, Eddie. Sometimes you just get ahead of yourself. Guess I could ask for an extension. Gives me time to follow another lead. Did you know that Dracula's fashion designer lives in Jersey? That's what I hear.
You know, he's trying very hard not to eat Parker's pancreas. So when we look to New York City, there's a few things we can do. This is locked to finish Morbius' story. So when we do that, then we can jump onto this one. This is the second part, actually. The first one was called Hard Knock Life. This one is follows up. Summoning Circle. Now we've already met Dracula in Venom's story arc. I'm gonna take a look at the combat items here. And
Hey.
Hi, Auntie. And so he's already established, but you know, the things that happen by the end of Morbius's will impact what happens with what the vampires and Sin everybody do over on Storm's story. That's why they're really supposed to go in order, but they do allow overlap if there's no spoilers of one to the other. Now let me take a look at my combat item. Make sure, see where I stand. I always get these in the chests. Don't really need that. These are good to have. It looks like I have one too many. I probably got it when I opened a chest. That's usually the story. I could think of a couple things. Okay, so let me see if we've done enough foraging out there for...
Thanks for checking in on Robbie, Hunter.
Oh, no problem. It's what I do. Oh, you know me, I love my cursed effigies. Cursed effigies are excellent for turned Hydra, actually, because you can be guaranteed you got Hydras. And this is good. I've actually been kind of fond of these. Very happy with that. Oh, I didn't realize I had so many deadly nightshades. I feel so special. What is this? This is pallets. It's not clear. It really isn't clear what who gets the steel wind, because several heroes.
Did he mention that he promised to take me for a spin in the Hell Ride?
Well, you could also go on a mission with him and have a spin in the Hell Ride.
Hey, if anyone sees Robbie, tell him I bought popsicles. He can eat those, right?
Sure, Peter. Anything you say. Okay, defeat enemies. Over in Transia, we don't have anything. Menu circle. See, I turned Hydra. I love a good quickie. Spider-Man. That'd be interesting. Okay. Well, it'd be me too. Morbs. Happen to like him. He's actually very good for this. Now, let's make sure we get what we need. We want this. And if a hero doesn't get enough of what they want, what I want them to have, that will give them that, and it'll force 2 cards drawn of theirs. That's our new one. That's our helpful, another helpful one. Cursed Effigy will give us an increased chance of doing this in 1 turn, so we can move this along. There are other story elements, character story things that are set in motion now that Wanda's here, and now that Wolverine is here, now everything else. So let's get that going. I think we're finished with. I don't think we had our final book club, did we? I know I read it a long time back. Whatever, we'll see. I know there's an EMO Kids waiting. Okay, defeat all enemies to complete the encounter.
We will never forsake her.
Maybe you can give them a lesson they won't forget.
Oh, that's not
Shouldn't
a problem.
take too long. I'm going for it.
See that?
Leave some
Why
for
do
the
we
rest
like it?
of us.
The few who aren't are minions. The rest of them are all Hydra, and even this one takes less to take her out. I like that. I mean, I could give her something that's 500 and she's out.
This should help.
I kinda. If it can involve hitting her, I'll be really happy. Look, you could do that and take her out too.
There is no escape.
Did anybody say...
Now that's a big move.
Did anybody say card draw? There you go. That's a card draw. Kind of like that card draw, don't you? Okay, so who's... The biggest one left is this one. Let's see, how many? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
You had your chance to escape.
Don't worry, we're not going to need those things.
You were too weak for this fight.
Usually there's something with a that requires a key, but we never need it. We never can use it. Give Venom something to do. I'll be honest with you, Spidey, this is your run, and you haven't done a single thing, so let me give you something to do.
I'm on it. It must be tough losing all the time, for like decades.
Hopefully they learned their lesson, but we all know that's wishful thinking.
Tell me that's not faster than a Nest Mother? This was faster than Nest Mother run. You blink, you miss it. Okay. I think this is gonna take longer than the fight. Don't you hate when that happens? You know what? I like the color. Maybe I could do something about that. Maybe I could do something silly that makes it look like Venom's gonna eat his pancreas. Okay, that's not nice, is it? Ooh, that's a nice shot. Oh. Can he look up? Oh, come on. You went up. You went closer. It's funny, you can see the little detail of his web shooters right there. I think we still like this. Okay, so that's one out. That's my kind of thing. 20 minutes in, we're done with our first mission. There's a special EMO Kids. I thought there might be.
Hello, my sweet girl.
Well, I guess I better put on my official official membership shirt.
EMO Kids for life. About the EMO Kids meeting, there's a problem.
What?
Wanda asked to run the show. Everyone was fine with it, until caretakers showed up.
Sarah taking control. How surprising.
I don't blame her. Wanda's magic killed Agatha. It's hard to let that go.
Well, you don't know why.
Why are we meeting? I thought we already knew how I died.
Wanda doesn't think we do, and I believe her. So, you ready to head to the meeting and hear her out?
Oh yeah, I'm in. I don't care what Sarah says.
Lead the way.
This was a mistake. I shouldn't have brought it up.
I disagree. Your theory is sound. We must know the truth.
Wanda already took Agatha from me. I'll be damned if I let her take my child.
The one standing behind you?
Ah, damn it. I didn't mean for you to hear that.
Of course not. But everybody else heard it.
I understand why you said it. What is this about?
It's not worth your time to know.
Please, tell me.
Wanda says there is more to your death than what we saw. She claims she can reveal the true manner of your death.
At this point,
Wanda has never kept me in the dark the way you do.
I've been trying to fix that. Why can't you give me a chance?
Why not give Wanda a chance?
Listen to her if you must. But if you proceed with the ritual, I can't lose you, Hunter. Not again.
Well, we know it wasn't Wanda's fault, and that she didn't cause anything. Sorry. Let's see what the others say.
No, do not fret about Wanda. She knows what she is doing. Sarah worries too much.
I have no concerns with Wanda leading the ritual.
Good. And I'm glad she will hear that from you.
Now, from her mentor.
What are your thoughts on Ms. Maximoff leading this meeting?
She is your apprentice. I would rather hear your opinion.
Truthfully, she blames herself for losing the sanctum, not me for failing to rescue her as she should. I know my apprentice is more than capable, but I don't believe she does.
Do you doubt her?
Not a bit.
Then there is my answer.
Quite right.
Okay.
I guess that could have gone worse. Looks like Sarah has settled down. Wanda called this meeting, so let her know when you're ready.
Thank you. Let me get some... I think it's from that too. You have to have... Oh, look, we've got some wolfsbane we can pick later. Ooh.
I didn't mean for this to happen. I just wanted to help.
You're fine.
How?
I spoke with Dr. Strange about your visions. That got me thinking. The last meeting, specifically the moment of your death, I don't think that's where your life ended.
The last time we did this, something felt off.
Good, you felt it too. There is a subtle magic at play. It clouds your perception, distracts from what is real.
Why are you so certain?
I've felt it twice before. Most recently, when I was under Lilith's influence.
And the first time?
When I killed Agatha. I had no warning I'd lost control until it was over. Something masked the danger from me, from her.
See, so it shouldn't have suddenly shattered the moon seal she was holding. They would have had a little bit of something when they sensed the energy of that rising, and it was hidden from them.
It was not your fault.
No matter what Ileana wants to believe, I am responsible for Agatha's death. I can never make it up to the Midnight Suns, to Sarah, to you. But I will do everything I can to make things right. My magic works by creating what I most desire. It can also strip what is illusion from what is real. You deserve to know what truly happened. Please, allow me to help you.
I am ready to proceed.
All right. What is your last memory before your death?
Lilith trapped me with the Darkhold. I could not move.
Then I shall remove the veil. And now, your death revealed. What do you see?
Lilith approaches. I have never seen her so determined.
And now, child, you shall be free.
Still creepy.
Indeed.
I cannot move. Yet I hear myself shout.
Enough!
What the?
My body lurches toward her. None of it my doing. Lilith struggles against her own limbs, but cannot control them. My hand reaches for the Darkhold. I see fear blossom in my mother's eyes. I touch the Darkhold.
No! Stay back!
Pain washes over us both. The world flares white. And then there is nothing.
Okay, what is with that voice?
And who directed the hunter's movements?
Someone who could hold Lilith in place.
That's alarming.
I'm sorry. There's nothing more. That's when the hunter died.
Don't apologize. You showed us what we could not see.
That was out of both of their hands, huh?
Another mystery resolved. No more reason to assemble the EMO Kids.
You sound disappointed.
I am, somewhat. This kept me distracted from the state of the Sanctum Sanctorum. Reminded me I could still be useful. Perhaps that is the lesson.
You see? Now you know.
What we know is disturbing.
Truth is often disturbing. We both learned that lesson years ago.
It's true. You're not wrong.
What we just saw, it's difficult to comprehend. I know I have questions. But what about you?
No one else was present when I faced Lilith. So whose voice did we hear?
No one I recognize. If Lilith had just recovered the Darkhold, she may have used it to summon a dark spirit.
If she did, it seems like she lost control.
Perhaps. I pray it was just that.
Could it have been Chthon?
Speaking through the Darkhold? Perhaps. But why draw you towards the book? What was there to gain?
I'm still unclear on how I actually died.
The magic of the blood courses through you and your mother when you both touched the Darkhold.
Mystical feedback?
That's my theory. It's a dangerous book. Perhaps more so than we thought.
I should get going.
Very well. Good night, kiddo.
Yes?
I'm proud of you for pushing through all this.
Thanks.
Well, good night.
Are you all right? How do you feel?
Physically, I am fine.
Good. How about what you saw?
You are the expert on false realities. You tell me.
I don't know the answers, but I am certain we have the facts. What we saw tonight did happen. You both died with your hands on the Darkhold.
What does that tell us?
I'm not sure yet. Perhaps it will give us an edge in our fight, or insight into something we've missed.
More unanswered questions.
That's not it. We have all the answers to your death. What we're missing are the questions that match.
That's an interesting perspective. You know, she got another answer there.
Thank you for trusting me to do this.
Of course.
It means more than you know.
I don't know what to think. Was someone else there, and did they kill Lilith?
Those are difficult questions to answer.
At least we know to ask them. Hey, we'll get to the bottom of this. We're EMO Kids. We can do anything. Another meeting completed. You heading out?
That is it for me.
The last meeting of EMO Kids. Should we get another t-shirt? I kind of want another t-shirt. Or, ooh, maybe a pin. I'll figure it out. Thanks for letting us root around in your past, Hunter.
I don't need it, but thank you very much. Now Wanda should get some things. Something nice to salvage again. Salvage.
The Hellride is ready and waiting.
Okay, so I got stuff to get rid of. I even have backup Mindbender that has a nice hefty reward of 3 heroism, but these are free, and I like that. So I'm not getting rid of them anytime soon. Wanda, you got some nice chaos reins too. Here's a free one. So she's not getting rid of that anytime soon. We have a backup that draws a card, but that's about it. Okay, while we're here, let's see where everybody is, because I see it looks like it's going to be hangout night. Who do we want in the inner circle is the question. That's going to want to take priority. Wolverine takes priority. Venom takes priority. Deadpool takes priority. You can see none of them are near the newer ones. Robbie takes priority. Strange is close. Let's see what we have in inventory. I also don't mind having magic, and let's see, we've got for comic books, we have for Parker, we have for Storm. Storm's good stuff. We still don't. We never have Tales of Suspense and we never have Strange Tales, so we're out of luck there. We haven't seen Robbie's stuff in a comic book yet. Roopers of Canada, of course. Deadpool and Wolverine like that. What other great thing? Metaphile. All our carnivorous friends love that. That's Captain Marvel. This is Magic. This is Stark. This is a red herring because even though it's Wolverine's first appearance, he's meh about it. Give him the you'll go further if you give him Metaphile or Root Beers of Canada. Even better, you can get him there's a nice coffee table book that's around too, that's very popular, and he and Storm like it, about with pictures of Madripoor. This is for Nico. Advanced photography, of course, for Peter Parker. And you've got also, this is the best thing for Doctor Strange when you don't have his comic book, and he only has one thing. Also, Human Anatomy is something he likes, so I guess he and Morbius both kind of match up to these. Do with the style. Isn't the one with the Mary Janes? That means either Peter Parker or Stark would like that. She's in both stories. Premium MREs. Sorry. Our soldiers would like this. That means Captain Marvel, Captain America, and even Wolverine. Sports car interior, that would be Stark and Robbie. And Beachy Waves, our California friends. So we would be looking at Nico and Robbie for this, for the Beachy Waves one. You know, there's a lot of like stuff. There's a lot of rare love stuff. Easy peasy. Everybody loves. Remember, everybody loves jelly beans. And then the other factor, of course, is you want to take someone out. Is there something they love in the activity available? So let's see. I only see three.
Tension's so thick I could claw it to shreds.
Oh, there's
something.
Captain America.
Or someone is going to snap. Did you hear Tony and Strange arguing? Who's next? Parker and Nico?
Parker and Nico.
Seen good troops lose their minds not knowing if a tank was going to mortar their bunkers, but seeing seasoned, enhanced heroes walking on eggshells is a new kind of unsettling.
What, no stars and stripes hoorah pep talk from Captain America? It must be bad.
Okay. We lived with the dread, channeled the tension. This feels different. Lilith's got too many tricks we haven't seen.
Tricks like mind control? We call that Tuesday at Xavier's School for the Gifted. I got a gut feeling that what's gonna come's gonna be more gnarly than usual. That I'll even be surprised. I'd even go so far to start taking bets. But that's too grim, even for me.
Okay, so our two friends who we took on our, they must have something to...
Hail, fellow. Can EMO Kids be singular?
We do have Metaphile. He would like that a lot.
Nice work back there. Oh, I was talking to the symbiote. You did good too, Hunter.
And you?
Oh, Hunter, I snapped a great photo of you in action. You're all swords akimbo, standing over a bunch of bad guys. Is it cool if I submit it to the Daily Bugle?
Are you gonna ask that while your pancreas-loving friend is next to you? Let's see what hangout we have for have a drink. He likes a drink. I think that actually is quite perfect.
Is it hard to live in a building with heroes you once fought?
Yeah, never thought I'd be crashing a few doors down from Spider-Man.
Wolverine's room smells.
Now the two of you can bond.
I might have an easier time becoming best friends with Blade.
Blade does not make friends easily.
Exactly. Honestly, Hunter, I feel out of place. Most of the heroes here are classic white hats. My hat's, I don't know, zebra striped?
The Avengers have a clean image, but the Midnight Suns were born in darkness. Some of us have rough edges.
Rough edges? I'm basically a saw blade. But I appreciate the sentiment.
Okay, so we're gonna get a Metaphile. Our carnivorous friends and our vampire friends love this. Yep.
Do you have another? I don't want to lose this.
I'm sure we can get another next time. We'd get them a lot. Okay, that is excellent. And it looks like... Do I remember that Ebony was... I think I saw her earlier while I was talking to the others when they were arguing, remember?
Look who it is.
Yes, you are. Now, I know someone who wants to talk. And I don't blame her. Ooh, it's also hunting for Wonder Everbloom night.
Agatha, what are you doing?
Casting a protection spell over the Abbey. Now that we are in possession of the Parchment of Power, we must be vigilant in guarding against its influences.
What can I do to help?
You can't. This is a very rare form of sorcery, practiced only by those who have passed from this realm. But you can watch over the others. This spell will only prevent the worst type of harm the parchment can inflict, but can't stop it from making mischief completely.
Yeah, we saw that.
Mischief? What sort of mischief?
There's no way of knowing for sure. But if there's one thing I am sure of, it's this. The words etched onto the page were written by Chthon himself. Not even my magic can silence them. They will affect us, if only in whispers. I mean, they're probably affecting us right here, right now, and won't stop. Not until Stark finally manages to nuke it from space.
I have my doubts the page can be destroyed at all.
Don't let doubts get in your way of trying something new.
I will take that under advisement.
Well, I should really finish this incantation. The spell cannot be completed without it.
I will leave you to it then.
Sleep well, Hunter. If you can. Hunter, hello.
Oh, I thought she was going to repeat because it got cut off. It was a lot of Latin. There's my dog. We already did that. Okay, so there are several things. We did have some rain recently. So I'm going to go out here, go to one of my favorite haunts for... Now let's see what we have in available free chests. Only one at the end of Agatha's altar for now. So we're going to include that in our... We'll be in that area anyway, since there's usually... I didn't notice one, come to think of it. I think I would have snapped it up if there was... If there was a Wanda Everbloom right at the Agatha's altar. I've done that before, where I snapped it up during EMO Kids mating. Well, I gotta go in that area anyway, so... Okay, next one is... the Witch Warren. But first I want to make sure we get this. Okay. No witch hazel in that spot. Just make sure there's no loose witch hazel around here. Nothing. Got it. Go this way. That thing looks grown back over here. Nothing here. Here we'll take it to the standing stones. Nothing here. Could see if there's any chicken mushrooms or witch hazel in this spot. Nothing. Now we'll head towards the other area that shows a Wundagore Everbloom. Anything here? I think we picked that up last time. Oh no, something grew up. Great. Now, sorry. Nothing. You would see it from here if you did. Whoa, that's a lot of stuff today. Now we've got one over at Shaw's, or as Blade would call it, that creepy ass church. Nice. We're having a nice reagent haul. There could be a moonflower. Only one today. So obviously there's no Wonder Everbloom here, but we may have moonflowers inside. Looks like a whole mess of, you know, apparently certain moon phases inspire moonflowers, but at the same time, if there's no rain, they don't come out. But if finally after a while you get rain, they'll come out at one time. And that's what we're seeing for a lot of this. Now we're going to go to the area of the cemetery where we have a lot of these reagents, and we're close to several Wendigo Everblooms. There's Agatha's cottage in that area. There's Everflowing Glade. And of course Lilith's garden. Okay. A lot of them. I never see 3 of them in the churchyard. Now here, it's usually either at the statue or behind the house. So here we go. Get to the Everflowing Glade. Be right at the foot of the bridge. Looks like we could look forward to a lot of Deadly Nightshade, I hope so. I don't see the Wendigo Everbloom. And I don't think there's any new Deadly Nightshade either. I think we've been on top of this one a lot, so. So on to Agatha's garden. Sorry, Lilith's garden. Sorry about that. We've been on top of this, so that's good. We do not have it here, but it doesn't hurt for us to look underneath for any black trumpets. No. Also doesn't hurt for us to check black trumpets in general. We'll do that too. And then we'll move on from the area. Actually, we're very close to the next location of the area. From here. Remember, we owe our cursed effigy on our supply of black trumpets. So we can get even 1 or 2. That's valuable. Looks very stubbornly lacking today. Okay, so that's not there. How does that work? Okay, this is fairly easy. Well, it's the same difference if I take this route. There's a side path from the garden, or you meet up with it here. Oh. It's over here, where it comes from the garden. And you go right here, and you're right near the shop. On the right, you've got the shop. On the left, Wonder Grow Everblooms. Yay! Anything here? I think we picked those up. And also, not far from here, is a memorial for Agatha. That sometimes has one, but not today. I don't know if it's one or the other, but that's often the case. You want to do it without teleporting and see geographically where everything is. Take this, go the other way. Okay, I saw something and it turned out to be candles. You take this to the altar. We've got everything here. Yeah, you would have seen it. I would have picked it up on my way up the steps. I've done that before at an EMO Kids meeting. Now, they claim down here, I have to see where exactly, but they say there's, oh, there is one. So occasionally you can see one at a fairy ring. Excellent. I also see here a black trumpet. Thank you. The other place to get a black trumpet is here. Oh, you're gonna be like that? I can't get it from over there. This is a good place for them. Look at that, 4 of them. Yes. Not complaining. Sometimes they're around here too, not often. You take them where you can find them, right? My first campaign, I found black trumpets here, but I have not seen that since. So we'll go back and pick that rare chest that's over the bridge. Could be some nice reagents too, but I don't want to take too long. It's been a pretty thorough. I usually don't do all the areas, but in this case I do. Sometimes the cat's here, so don't be shy to look here if you want to see if you can find Ebony. Sometimes she's there. Of course, we know currently she's in Caretaker's room. Such a nice view in these things. Don't you wish you kind of lived here? It's like way over there is the wild cliffs. Well, not from this angle. You could see on the other angle. Gloss, after all that trouble. I sure hope something's reset in the morning. I really want a little more than that. Thank you. A person doesn't open a chest expecting just gloss. Here's our view. This is one of the havens, so we would hang out with people. But way over there, you can see the wild cliffs where the portal point is. Very nice. And obviously it's covered by clouds. It's pretty. There's no light pollution, so you see all what's waxing moon? Isn't that it could be a knife. Let me double check. I got the info. Yeah, I think we have knives.
I doubt a blood sacrifice is what they had in mind.
Okay.
This looks like it belongs here.
You break a knife.
It seems my offering was accepted.
One of these days the dog's gonna start following me because I have too many keys. That's happened before. Now, do we have any renewed? That's what I thought we might have. Of witch hazel. I think we got as much as we could get. Unless there's something missing in the oyster mushrooms department, I don't think we've... I think we've covered every place. Oh, you don't get that often. There's one way over here sometimes. Sneaky, sneaky. Well, got some Wendigo Everblooms. Doesn't guarantee every place has it, but we know all the places to look. And it's pretty good. One of these days I have to fill these in. All my friends. Uh-oh, Mom's coming to visit.
Are you finally beginning to understand now? Family protects one another. Family loves one another. Family would do anything to save one another. Is that not what these heroes of yours preach? Then why abandon you at the doorstep of that wretched pretender Mephisto, my precious child?
My family saved me. It was the coward Blaze that sold me out.
Perhaps. Still, Blaze is no coward. And he is most certainly not a friend to Mephisto. For him to have made such a deal, all the more reason I must have the page.
I knew you were going to go there.
Hear me, child. Say what you will about Johnny Blaze, but his soul is one of the strongest I have ever encountered. He has carried the parchment for decades without succumbing to its call, battled angels and demons alike, and rattled the thrones of far too many gods.
It almost seems like you admire him.
I simply state the facts. Now he is free of the page, and another takes on the mantle of its guardian.
Robbie.
Do you really think he will prevail over the parchment of power?
The Midnight Suns are no strangers to darkness, Mother. Controlling it is what we do.
The Darkhold is beyond any notion you have of darkness. It has no master, save for he that wrote it. My original offer still stands. If you truly value your friend, relieve him of his burden and surrender the parchment to me. Ignore my warning, and Blaze's betrayal will be a fond memory compared to what is coming next.
There's your typical call from Mom. But it's not an ordinary call this time.
I hope the others slept better than I did.
About that. They're not in their beds, they're not doing their things except the DLCs. Something happened. Well, before we get to that, I think somebody else is about to go legendary. Hunter, I have chores to do, but I don't want to do them. We should go to my favorite spot. It is not the best day for it, but when is?
I like to come here, away from all the noise.
It is heartwarming that I am not noise to you.
Obviously, you're better than that. Maybe even, my equal.
Whoa. Wow.
I cannot believe the Dark Child sees me as an equal.
Just be honored and never mention it again.
But this is a moment I will treasure for eternity, Ileana. Maybe I can even ask Robbie to make us matching t-shirts to commemorate it.
You're the worst. So bad you might even impress the likes of Mephisto.
That does not sound appealing.
Better to impress the Prince of Lies than to provoke his contempt. What he respects, he also fears. I will never apologize for being comfortable with my darkness, and neither should you.
What do I care what others think? And you should not either. Be proud of who you are.
It's easier to ignore the chorus of stuck-up moralists when you have a friend who doesn't judge you. A friend like you.
I am honored I can be that friend to you, Ileana.
It was an unexpected gift, but one I am happy to receive. When this battle is over, you should come back with me. Join the X-Men.
I do not have any mutant powers. I'm not sure I qualify.
You are more skilled than most of the mutants I met. I'm sure old Xavier will be happy to bend that rule for you. In any case, I hope we can continue fighting side by side in the future. If there is a future, that is.
Ileana, you and the Suns are the future. At least you have given me hope for it.
Don't get too sentimental on me, Hunter. I was just beginning to like you.
Yay! We have the Demon Child Challenge unlocked. Congratulations, Ileana. The Hunter's reached maximum friendship level with a hero. She actually beat out Dr. Strange, who has always been first. Reaching maximum friendship with a hero unlocks the Midnight Sun Challenge at the Armory. These are special challenge missions for each hero that, when completed, reward the hero with an all-new legendary suit and ability. Now, we've already had that because it's a plus game, but just for the... with some exceptions, I've kind of held off the legendary suit until they've earned it here. If the Armory upgrade, well, we already have that. Fortune and Hellfire we usually do early anyway, because otherwise the Hunter can't get theirs. The Hunter can still earn friendship experience and prestige friendship levels. So, to get cosmetic rewards and such. And those are easy. Those are like a straight 10 points per level. So sometimes they level up when you start a hangout, and then they level up again at the end of the hangout. So, that looks good. Okay, so...
No, that can't be. I had that dream too.
Maybe it was something we ate.
Don't you mean someone?
I don't know. This stinks of a hex or a curse or something.
If we all had the same nightmare, does that mean we all share the same subconscious neuroses?
God, I hope not.
The probability of every single one of us walking the same dream state is 1,000,000,000,000,000 trillion to 1. It must mean something.
Yeah, it means we might want to have a little chat with our friendly neighborhood hunter.
Oh, I knew I should have let Mr. Murdoch copyright that for me.
I still can't get that image out of my mind.
Same here, and that's saying a lot these days.
I'm sure there's a logical explanation for this all.
There is... the parchment.
I knew that page would find a way of messing with our heads.
Or maybe it was warning us about you-know-who.
Hi.
Did you have the dream?
What dream?
I'm here if you want to talk about it.
I'm assuming you had the same dream last night as the rest of us.
I'm pretty sure I did not. What was it?
I'll let Wanda tell you. She's better at communicating those kinds of things. All I can say is what I saw last night made me worry about you.
I appreciate the concern, Robbie, but I'm all right. Whatever happened was just a dream.
Yeah, you seem all right standing here in the light of day. But that dream last night? Feels like too much of a coincidence that every single person in this abbey shared it.
I wish I could explain it.
Maybe it is the page, messing with us, trying to make us suspicious of each other.
It is possible. The full effects of the Parchment of Power have gone largely unstudied.
And they will remain unstudied. Honestly, I can't wait for it to be destroyed.
So, you are not going to read it?
Hell no. And not just because I suspect it's giving me bad dreams. Because I know whatever Blaze read set him off so hard that he betrayed us.
Mm-hmm. Blaze can read.
Are you afraid of reading the page because you think you would betray us, Robbie?
Kinda. Yeah.
I do not think you ever could. You are made of stronger stuff than Blaze.
Thanks, Hunter. It makes me feel better. But I'm still not chancing it.
Good.
I think Wanda wants to talk to you. I should stop monopolizing your time and let her get a word in. Oh, and Hunter?
Yes, Robbie?
Take care of yourself, okay? Like, really take care.
I always do. What is everyone so upset about?
A nightmare. We all had the same one last night, and it has unnerved us. Wondering if you had the same one too. Would be weird if you were the only one in the Abbey who didn't.
You mean the one about Lilith?
Wait, you had a dream about Lilith?
Is that not the one you all had?
No, Hunter. We had a dream about you. And it was a pretty awful one, too.
What? What about me?
Let's just say you... something threw you above us. Your face twisted in what could only be described as extreme agony. And that's as far as I want to remember. I don't want to freak you out.
Definitely not the same dream.
It was just a dream, right?
We both know nothing is just a dream, especially these days.
Let's hope this one was. We should probably stop talking now. Everyone is staring.
They are staring?
Yep.
They really are frightened, are they not?
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, Everyone here is just as afraid of me as they are of you.
The parchment's days are numbered, Hunter. Come down to the forge.
Oh, chill out.
Weird dreams, huh? Probably just the end of the world jitters. You get used to them.
Lilith is toying with our emotions and our minds because she is desperate for the parchment. She is frightened of us.
It was terrifying to see you hold the page in our dream, but somehow it felt right.
Ah, so I held the page, huh?
I pinched myself awake and just thanked the staff of one it was only a dream. You would never side with Lilith against us, right, Hunter? I feel bad for even asking that. Never mind. Don't answer.
Do I see what I'm seeing?
Coffee makes the bad dreams go away. Trust me. Just don't stir in any sugar or milk.
Look, they're meditating together.
If I thought Lilith had any influence over you, well, let's just leave it that I'm glad she doesn't. Now, where's the webhead with my coffee?
He's making Peter do coffee runs for him.
Last night was no dream. Lilith intended us to witness that vision. That said, something still isn't quite making sense. The whole picture is fuzzy. We are missing something.
I gotta take a picture of this for posterity. Why am I... There we go. I want to see them together. Finally, there's a resolution, and disciple and mentor are meditating together.
Watch us sleep. It's good to take a break from knocking heads.
Oh, let's see.
Wish I could enjoy a sugar rush, but the symbiote metabolizes it all too quickly.
My pirate Einstein dreams squared.
Once, I dreamt that I grew 4 more arms after the radioactive spider bite.
Well, it actually
I
happened.
also grew mouth pincers. I even turned into a giant spider and went full kaiju on Midtown. So no more late night binging on Japanese monster movies when my spider sense.
I finally had a lucid dream! Or was that reality? It's hard to tell. Oh, maybe it was sleep paralysis. That would explain why Lilith was in it.
I don't remember signing up for the dream sharing club. How do I unsubscribe?
I
knew everybody
I'm
would.
Usually a light sleeper, but last night I felt like I couldn't wake up. You'd better not sell us out to your mother, Hunter. I'd be disappointed. You wouldn't like me when I'm disappointed. You almost believe me. We're good, Hunter. Unless we're not. But we are.
Oh wow, he actually chuckled. He doesn't usually let.
Perhaps dream is not the right word. A vision?
Yeah, I would go with that.
Well, looky who it is.
So, I don't care what the dream implied. You're no villain. It'll take more than Lilith's mind hexery to shake my faith in you, Hunter.
Well, thank you.
Maybe I shouldn't be so gung-ho about you confronting Lilith. Lilith's messing with our minds, right? Because that dream was too real.
Let's address the spooky elephant in the room. Dreams are weird, huh?
You feeling all right?
Me? Yeah, she's worried about it too. She probably got it. You didn't have this dream or vision? You're lucky. I haven't seen any freebie gifts anywhere, so.
Seems like everyone had a restless night. I hate to ask this, but are you all right?
Of course I am.
You sure? The dream, I mean, nightmare we all had of you.
The one everyone had, but no one will tell me about?
Let's just say you should be grateful to have your collar to protect you.
Protect me from what, exactly?
Your mother, Hunter. Who else? If it wasn't for that collar, who knows how she might be able to manipulate you? I wouldn't put it past her to invade your dreams, the way I think she just invaded ours last night.
She knows the parchment is here.
And is desperate for it, I'm sure. We should all be on guard. In any case, best to keep our wits about us. I just don't want anything to happen to you, kiddo.
See if we can get another cursed effigy, since we got some. We have exactly what we needed for that. I'll take another one of those. That was excellent. Okay. Metaphile. There's always more metaphile where it came from. Multi-dimensional ciphers and graviton theory. That's a Stark and Parker thing. And advanced photography for Parker. Alright, well.
I know we can't control our dreams, Hunter. Maybe we can help you learn not to share them.
I didn't do nothing.
Pale skin goes with everything, but black is best.
Okay.
I don't like these apocalypse willies. I don't think the others have any nerves left to fray.
Apocalypse willies. I've got the apocalypse willies.
I'm trying to assume it was Lilith in all our heads last night. Don't prove me wrong, Hunter.
I had a different dream, and it was much more...
It was all a dream, right, Hunter? Next time, could you dream of literally anything else? I'll even take one of those dreams where we're all late to class, and it's test day, and we're all in our pajamas. You know, the usual kind of dread.
I mean, where we're all naked?
People have odd dreams after a questionable meal, but I always eat the same thing. I bet Stephen always has strange dreams. Get it? Stephen Strange? No, not the time for jokes.
Uh-huh. You gotta work on your material.
Come on over, Hunter. I'm slinging some hot, fresh, parchment-blasting tech here.
Is this it? Is this the thing that will destroy the parchment?
You better believe it. That's the Gamma Accelerator. Plus a few tips taken from dear old Dad's notes. Plus a few crucial adjustments. Plus some revolutionary new tech created on the fly.
Are you sure it will work?
I'm sure you've got a million questions. Come to the war room and you can hear my full spiel. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Oh, you are gonna love this.
Not a perfect man, my father, but he still finds ways to keep me looking up to him. Parents, am I right? You get it. Okay, where's that symbiote bomb? We gotta get that done. Okay. Not only that. We've got Demon Child. Acquire and use the Dark Child card to survive the enemy attacks. There are infinite card plays. Redraw and move are disabled. The challenge is failed if magic is defeated on the enemy turn. Okay, we're gonna do Limbo's Grasp. Pointed to the green ley line. helps that this one's also vulnerable. Oh, that's a mistake. I made a mistake. Oh no, that's right. Oh, I thought it was the wrong thing. Okay. Okay, now we got the card. And now... she's invincible, and that's the goal. Ta-da! Now, upgrading that one will get you counter. So when they attack, each one attacks, she takes, she hits back. So that's the other thing that you you can take advantage of, is upgrading this is very valuable. So congratulations, officially she has it. Opposite. Oh, that's because I didn't have yeah, now it should be the usual. Now, let's get rid of her. See, now that is a sepia to me. That actually looks kind of cool. I will do that one. Congratulations. Ilyana, magic is the first to go legendary in this campaign.
People have odd dreams after a questionable meal, but I always eat the same thing.
Uh-huh.
Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today? This is some of my best work.
Yeah, okay. I don't see any legendary. Well, that's right. Nobody got legendary yet, so why would we do that? Well, they should have one of mine. Well, none of these are special. I'm just as happy to salvage these. Okay, so we've got research, we've got challenges.
Always a pleasure.
Oh, they swapped out. Stark is somewhere else now. Good. What is he doing? Target practice? No, he's over in the war room. So, let me see here. Number 1, salvage. Salvage, salvage, salvage. See, he's getting close too. Let's see who's getting close to going legendary. We need to catch him up. I like him on my squad. He's almost there. He's getting close. Nico's almost at 4. We gotta get Robbie into it. We've not seen his comic book, which is a shame. But we could still give him good stuff. Anything? Yes.
This should be useful.
2 of them, thank you very much. Okay, so I'm going to see if we have anything that's reset. Not really. I'm going to go here though to Standing Stones. I usually have good luck with them. Not today though. I guess I wasn't meant to. I know,
Perhaps dream is not the right word. A vision?
that was interesting.
Miko and I shared a bonding moment over my punk phase.
You still have the punk
It
phase
was
right
indeed.
now. Here she still has her punk phase. Okay, we owed Nico. You definitely don't hold back when you train. It's good, Hunter. Makes me up my game. I'm having trouble with a personal matter. It would really help if you could chat with someone I could chat with someone I trust, and more these days someone I trust with this stuff is you. I'm free when you're free.
I need some friendly advice, and you're pretty okay at both the friend and the advice part. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay, I think that you think that I'm one of those good people, right? Not Marvel America levels, but not too far off. But where do you stand on the nature versus nurture question?
I rather judge a person based on who they are, not the path that brought them here.
Okay, fine, but how do you know if your judging is right? There's tons of stuff in both my nature and nurture that screams evil. How can you be sure that I'm not, you know, evil?
Maybe there is a bit of darkness in you, but what is wrong with that?
How about plenty wrong with that? What if it isn't a little? What if I'm the next Dark Mage of the Menorah clan?
In that case, I will get to say I knew you before you were famous.
I don't know, Hunter. I feel like I'm holding myself back worrying about this stuff. You've been around me enough, and I kinda trust you. What do you think?
I think that if you want to reach your true potential, you need to come to terms with your past.
Okay. How?
Oops. Just dropped my book. Here.
Do not be ashamed of it. Your history is part of your makeup. Embrace it.
Just like that?
Uh-huh.
Yes, just like that. Accept it, and do not let anybody hold it against you. Not even yourself.
That's maybe a good idea. A strong maybe. Okay. I think I might have a plan now.
Feel better?
Not yet, but I will.
Alright, so she's on her way too. She's on the floor. We know that they're all going to be doing spiels in the war room, so I'm going to hold off until next stream and we'll resume this. We'll probably do another... We have a choice of going right into the gamma accelerator and the whole fight. It might not be a bad idea, since it is an express run. I should push myself. And then the one after will focus on some DLCs while people are recovering from whatever the heck happens in the next story mission. We'll see, huh? And until then, thanks for watching.